Hello, welcome to Tank's Vlog. Today's date is July 25th, 2017. This is the wrap-up for today in sports. Mets continuing on the West Coast. Second game of a four-game series at Petco Park in San Diego, where they celebrated Christmas in July. Seth Lugo got off to a tough start, giving up 2 home runs in the first 2 innings, but settled down and pitched well the rest away. As the Mets won a second straight 6-5. The big star today was Yoenis Cespedes, who finally woke up. Hit his first home run in a month, had 3 big RBIs, a double, a triple, and what does Terry Collins do? Yanks him out of the team. But he would have gone up again, so I guess it didn't matter in the end. But when someone just needs a single for a cycle, I find it a little bit of a letdown that he doesn't get a chance to stay in the game. They did put Conforto in for more defense, and because they wanted Paul Sewald to pitch 2 innings, and Paul Sewald was terrific. So I guess the move ended up being the right move, but you still want to see a chance at that cycle. You always like seeing those great individual accomplishments. I think the cycle is almost as rare as a no-hitter. I mean, there's been a number of cycles this year already, but it's always a terrific event when someone gets a cycle. Even though it doesn't always get the type of notoriety it deserves, I would have loved to have seen him get the cycle. Addison Reed was once again very shaky. Now, I don't understand the Mets in the 9th inning. Now, T.J. Rivera made a great diving catch at second base. But before that, they're playing this no-doubles defense. And Curtis Granderson can't get to the ball fast enough, and this rolls to the wall anyway. Just play straight-up defense, please. Please. Is that too much to ask? The no-doubles defense is like the NFL version of the prevent defense. I mean, the prevent defense is well known for the only thing preventing you is preventing you from winning. The no-doubles defense, you get doubles anyway. If the ball is hit over the outfielder's head, shame on the pitcher. But a good pitcher who might get a little pop-up now turns into a single, and that's how rallies start. Well, the Mets won. The Padres' fielding was a little adventurous, as Yoenis Cespedes actually had the so-called Little League home run. The third time the Mets have had one of those in the last week. Funny how these trends start. Right. In National League elsewhere, we saw the Milwaukee Brewers. Zach Davies went out there, had a great start, blanked the Nationals in Washington. I believe that might be the first time the Nationals were shut out this year. Zach Davies was great today, so he's going to be our top star. And what you saw today is the Brewers, they're showing that they're not going to go down quietly. They had their losing streak, but it looks like they're getting back on track. The Cubs today, they won the split in Wrigley after losing the first game. Now the series shifts to I can't call that stadium what it's called. It's Comiskey. To me, I mean, at least U.S. Cellular Field sounded like a good name, but oof. There are some sponsored names that are so bad, you just don't, you cringe at seeing them said. And the White Sox new stadium name is definitely one of them. So the Chicago series continues, the Windy City series. So we'll see what the White Sox can do. You know what I like? The Cubs played the traditional day games these last 2 days. It's summertime. That's got to be so great. I wish the Mets and Yankees would play at least one day game in their 4 games when they play in a couple of weeks. Shame. Astros blanked the Phillies today. Jays beat the A's. The Cleveland Indians had a 7-0 lead against the Angels and blew it. But then Edwin Encarnacion hit a walk-off grand slam in the 11th inning. So in the end, the Indians still won and held off to continue to hold a 1.5 game lead over the Kansas City Royals. And the Kansas City Royals are just a phenomenal story right now. They just don't want to quit. They've won their 7th straight and are really trying to show management, hey, we deserve a chance to make one more run. And I think management's going to do it, so don't be surprised to see the Royals as buyers in the next few days. Today's 3 stars are Zach Davies of the Brewers, Charlie Morton of the Astros, who pitched 7 innings without allowing a run and 3 hits against the lowly Phillies, and Yoenis Cespedes, who had that great game for the Mets. Today's birthday shout-out goes to one of the great Olympic champions of all time, Dorothy Hamill, who turns 61. And speaking of Olympic champions, today at Barstool Sports, there's an in-depth look back at Bob Mathias when he won the 1952 decathlon, becoming the first ever to win the event twice in the Olympic Games. Bob Mathias won his first decathlon at the age of 17, and he didn't even know how to run a damn decathlon. He'd only been doing the damn event for a couple of months, so it's a great story. He's definitely someone who is not well remembered. He's someone I guess it's happened so far in the past, a lot of people don't remember Bob Mathias anymore, but he's someone that really needs to be appreciated as one of the great Olympians of all time. So go check out the story at barstoolsports.com, and of course at the sportsencyclopedia.com, where sports history lives every day. Good day.